Welcome back to more Pokemon White 2. So last time we explored all of Castillo City basically. Found all the interesting cooldowns you could get to our Pokemon, and yeah, found a bit of trains to prepare for our next gym battle, hopefully today. And yeah, we also had a start to talk about the Pokemon on Route 4. So very good options there. So yeah. Now this time, I'm pretty sure this looks like evening, so there we go. On the Royal Universe, the scene is exciting, the battle's exciting, the ticket is 1,000 Pokeballs, so you have to get on board? Yeah. Yeah, leaving this port shortly, bon voyage. This is another thing you can do to get a little bit of extra EXP before the gym, so yeah, might as well. Thank you very much for staying with us on the Royal Universe. The number of trains aboard the Royal Universe today is 7. Please enjoy the trip. And again, because it's based on the evening, that also means that, yeah, another thing about the seasons actually changes when it's day and night, so keep that in mind too. Royal renowned observation deck is just ahead. So yeah, what I want to do is talk to these guys. There's a lot of cabins to this big ship. I'd like to give you advice because you need help finding trains. Do you want to listen to my hint? Yeah. Today, as for people, you have 5 on the port side and 2 on the starboard side. So yeah. So yeah, basically the idea is that, yeah, it's kind of a puzzle. You need to figure out where all the trainers are. And try to, you know, get through here efficiently, basically. So yeah. But, good guess. Go for battle. Here I come. So yeah, with 5 of them on this side, that means that, yeah, a lot of these are guaranteed to be battles. So yeah. Alright, and she's gone back to light. So yeah, I think I know exactly what I can go into for this. So yeah, I don't think I even pointed out that star animation. Yeah, that's it for Pokemon, I believe. Stars the movie. I think it has, I can't remember if it's a good, I don't know if good endings can do it, but I know that Strange Ways definitely can because that's what he has in the first place. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, we have the counter. So yeah, while we're doing this, let's talk a little bit about the rest of the Pokemon. So we have Trubbish and Machina, but the thing about them is that they're kind of weird. Trubbish is only here in Black 2, and Machina is only on Route 4 in White 2. I should have mentioned that, yeah, we're talking about Route 4. So yeah, but the thing about them is that on the next area, basically, there's 2 routes, and both of the routes, there's 2 areas basically, and both of the routes have these 2 Pokemon regardless of version. So it's like, yeah, you get them like one route earlier if you so wish. We'll talk about Trubbish first, because Trubbish is the harder one to talk about. Trubbish is a very weird Pokemon because, again, it kind of has a similar problem to Muck, where, and yeah, we're going to be using Leavanny Hilltop this time. Antonia's not fully involved, and yeah, does pretty good damage, even without Helltime. And yeah, we'll go for the return to take it out. Which might be one of our strongest moves, to be honest, so yeah. There we go, level 22 for Antonia. Also then Strugglebug. Strugglebug's not that great, but hey, I guess it's better that I weakly Pokemon tackles, so I'll take that. It's only 30 power, but it may load the special. It will load the special attack actually for the opposing Pokemon. I have a chance to battle with such strong cheer. It was worth the wait. So there we go. I was really stuck on wing. Okay. So Trubbish again, very weird Pokemon to talk about because again, it learns like, you know, it has, again, similar problem. Learns like, you know, Sludge Bomb and Sludge Veil level up, but again, doesn't have a good special attack stat to use them with, unfortunately, so yeah. So I'll keep Ronan up front. Antonia got a level up, so that's kind of funny. I'm pretty sure that means also Drill is close to level up, so I'll keep that in mind. Again, I'm not doing the best in here, so the good thing is that, again, after this, if I really want, I can just buy, like, more lemonade, so yeah. So I use my potion. Antonia's probably not gonna battle too much. Like if, I mean, again though, this team is like, feels like it's glued together. So yeah. So again, that's why again I like to switch in between them. So yeah, I'll talk about Gobbo's stats first. It's very strange because it actually has a good I want to get your hint. The number of trains. Yeah, it seems the number of trains in the Kansas Bluetooth state is 4, so yeah, that's the hits we can get. So yeah, let me find someone first and then we'll shut up. There we go, that's number 2 on this side, and number 2 for Blue Doors, so that's good to know. And yeah, you want the ammo coin because these solicitates and gentlemen, they give a lot of money when defeated, so yeah. You could use some Fury Cutter here, but the thing is that Razor Shell's way better, so yeah. Immediately more powerful. So yeah, Garbo's stats, they're actually not terrible. It's very well balanced is the thing. He has 80 HP, 82 defenses. What great Pokemon. Thank you so much, I had a great time. There we go, those are the big bucks. And the 75 speed too. Again, I wish its special attack was higher. Because again, it learns a lot of good social moves, in fact. Like, yeah, not just, such on, but things like Thunderbolt too, so yeah. I don't think anyone else has Hint. So yeah, he wants to choose between that. Yeah, you're talking about what we want to avoid. Some people talk for too long, so yeah. And yeah, this is number 3 here, and also number 3 with the blue doors, so yeah. I'm guessing that, yeah, next person is going to be in the red doors then. But then there's one more in the blue doors, that's also something you can consider, so yeah, there's a lot to think about. So yeah, that's kind of why I don't know if I want to talk about Garbo. I kind of want to focus on this because I want to do a good job here. So yeah, I'm going to try Razor Shell first. Oh, I missed. And we get taken down. Yeah, literally. So yeah. Yeah, you just like getting crit, don't you? Anyway. Let's see how well Spark does. Again, this, I feel like this might not be the smart move of choice, but that's okay. Well, let's see how it does. Because again, Thunder Shock could do more damage, I think, because our special attack's actually pretty good, but again, it is a higher base power move, which I think is more important early on, so yeah, that's kind of want to try it. It also has a higher chance of paralyzing the target too, so yeah. Anyway, and Marrow's coming out now, that's pretty good. Yeah, don't mess with his Herdias, they hurt a lot, so yeah. Let's take off a Spark, that does pretty good. Get the Para, but that is a Bubble Beam, that could hurt. Yeah, it kinda does. That being of a Spark. Some of these trains are pretty decent, and yeah, this will be perfect training for what's coming up, so yeah. Well, there's one, the Road to Glory is full of challenges. Okay, that's some revives, so that's good. Revives should probably go in the free space too, but that's okay. So yeah, I got some Zero Pushes to get my Pokemon up. So yeah, I only got 1 revive though, so I gotta be a bit careful. And I got 2 Hype, or Super Pushes I mean. But Lillipup might be here with the W here, with gave me some items, so yeah. Full heal, cool. Alright. Let's see what else we can find. Also, you can't save in this area too, by the way, so yeah. Alright, here's some red doors. And yeah, you're number 4, so that means that 1 more. And then that also means that, yeah, 1 more person in the blue door as well, so that's good to know. He's an Ellicott, so we'll definitely be able to use that ground type Pokemon here. Add Chirrubber, obviously. Again, yeah, it looks like, yeah, I'm mainly, this type is interesting, is, yeah, I'm mainly going for type matchups. I don't really know why I'm thinking to do that. It's kind of just instinct, so yeah. But anyway, let's go with Dig. The only problem is that it could, I mean, I guess one reason why is, yeah, I'm trying to avoid static. At least with this, I get the 1-shot, so you know, if it gets stacked, it's not the end of the world, so yeah. And we don't even get stacked, there we go. Oh, that was fun, but now I gotta get back to clean. Right, I stopped working the Bowser secret, okay? So yeah, 1 more blue door, 1 more on this side. That's what we need to know. There's 1 whistle. I think it's like 5 or something like that. I feel like it has to be you. And then that means 1 more blue door and 1 more red door on the other side. No, you don't have anything, so yeah. So that means that, yeah, they're probably done. Here then? Yeah, this is probably it. Gotta think carefully about this. Yep. So that means that, yeah, one more blue door, one more red door on the other side. That's good to know. And he's still got a good amount of time too. This is definitely going to be the hardest though, because it's like, yeah, we need to figure out, what's best, right? Yep. So again, I don't want to get poison point, but at the same time though, I think we can take this. Let's go for Razor Shell. There we go, good. Nice one shot. And a Psyduck. Now here's the thing, I probably should have returned on Ronan now, because like, yeah, if Livati got evolution, that probably means that, yeah, Ronan's probably close to max happiness, so yeah, probably, I really should get rid of Tackle now. There you go for Fury Cut here. Unfortunately, that's one very good way to counter it, Disable, so yeah. Nice, yeah, we got some good damage off, we can finish up the Tackle, there we go. Just kind of wanted to try out though. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, if we get more coverages, I'm going to use those instead. The at least let my... I'm going to take it easy on the day off. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Alright, so 2 more to go. So yeah, let's have a little look. Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to get return on Ronan now. And the rest don't really need return at the moment, so yeah. Another weird thing about this game is it sets the TM list by when you obtain them, which is kind of weird. I'm not used to that, is the thing, so yeah. So we'll get rid of Tackle here. Again, Ren did faint, but hey, we've been walking around a lot, so that's not the worst thing in the world. And yeah, I probably should really move around Ronan Zeus. I don't know why I haven't done that at this point. I want Razor Shot at the front. Probably, yeah, like this, I think. Basically just Razor Shot's now our main move, so yeah. So yeah, again, a lot of these are going to be duds, I think. As you see though. At least, yeah. Okay, there we go. So that means, yeah, our last person is in a red ball. So yeah, there we go. And on this side, so yeah, again, it's like, yeah, process of elimination, kind of. So yeah, that's kind of how the ring works. I actually kind of like it, to be honest. And again, it's just a really good source of EXE2. Again, there was 7 trains today. I think there's more on the weekends is the reason why, so yeah. And again, I only record on the weekends, I keep saying, so yeah. There we go, take down the beat up, here's the trap. We'll go for another Razor Shell on it. We'll go for all the Razor Shell PP today. He just goes on 5, that's fine. So yeah, I think we're ready for the gym. And then yeah, I'll talk about God Bodo once we get out there then. I can't take much more of this. So there we go. So our last person is in a red door, if I count that correctly, so yeah. And you're talking about Jodo. So yeah, not too much time left, probably. Are you who we're looking for? Yep, you're a trainer, so there we go. Alright, I think now that we've done that, now that all the stress is gone, let's talk about this. So again, like I was kind of talking about before, it's a pretty well balanced poison type Pokemon. Good bulk on both sides with AHP, 82 defenses, a decent 95 attack and 75 speed, but I wish the such attack was a bit higher. It kind of makes sense with its default moveset. So again, you're mainly going to be using Gog Shot because unlike Buck, it doesn't even learn Poison Jab. So yeah, the president will say Shy Break D, and there we go, lots of money. And that means that, yeah, now we can relax on the observation desk. So yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, so back to talking about that. I do kind of like its coverages though. Like again, it kind of sucks to miss on stuff like Thunderbolt, for example. But you do get Seed Bomb and Drain Punch with the Mewtwo, so that's kind of interesting. And yeah, I think it also has a better support move for like the Petalmuck as well. Like yeah, you can even remember like Toxic Spikes as well. So yeah. And yeah, it can even sub its Stockpile as well. It can Acid Spray, it can Toxic. A lot of interesting bits. It can even go Boom and Explosion as well, which isn't as good in this game, but hey, it is what it is. So again, it's a Pokemon I'm very intrigued about. I wouldn't mind trying it as a, I wouldn't say offbeat poison type Pokemon, but it sounds like it could be interesting, so yeah. And yeah, there's another whistle. Oh yeah, actually we're done. I think if you do go there, you have a finish or it takes blood time. Congratulations, you failed all trains to the ship. Please accept this prize. You get the rare candy. That's very good. Yeah, it's definitely a daily event I should probably consider doing. Some more, we shall see. So yeah. It's just like, yeah, it does need to be a specific time of day and a day when I don't record. So yeah. So that's a thing. Anyway, with that done, yeah, let's go take on the gym. I finished about these second. So again, like I said, yeah, an interesting choice. It's just that, yeah, again, I feel like there's better poison types, but again, there's worse poison types though, so yeah. Cover is interesting. Its abilities are also kind of interesting, mainly Stench. Because, yeah, you can, you know, go for some flinches at decent speed, and it even gets weak armor too. But again, weak armor, I kind of don't like it because it's like, yeah, lowering your defense in exchange for speed. I get that, you know, it's kind of speed to begin with, but I kind of like the defense having that around, so yeah. And yeah, of course, that means it's also kind of good with certain hell dimes like the Rocky Helmet and stuff, so there's also that. But anyway, alright, Magnemite's time to shine, let's do it. So yeah, so we're gonna move the Amber Coin over, and then for the Gem Bar, yeah, we're gonna, I don't know who's gonna use the Amber Coin, but yeah, we'll see, we shall see. I feel like no one, just because I kind of need everyone to do well in that bar, you know, so yeah. Hello, you're probably tired from wandering all over the crowded streets of Castilla City, looking for Team Plaza the gym leader. So yeah, I'll give you this. Another fresh water, good. The feeling of this gym is none other than cocoons. You head upward by going inside the cocoons to try out the threads. The threads are definitely connected to Berg, eventually. Anyway, we actually get different gym music too. That's a theme about this game, and it's a very cool theme. So yeah. So yeah, once again, yeah, I'm gonna probably give all access to Magnemite here. I know it's gonna get very high leveled. But I'm okay with that. What do you think, this Pokemon gym? How should I say, isn't it full of outrageous and mysterious charms? So again, yeah, like I said, Gopher, yeah, Pokemon I'm interested in using one day, I must admit, so yeah. So now we talked about him, let's talk about Minccino. And Minccino is gonna be very fast, because I do not recommend it. Which is kind of weird, because I kind of like Minccino. So we got Swaddle here. I'm gonna keep going for my Sonic Boots. Because again, these should be pretty reliable for regulars. And then we also got Magnemite to finish them off, so yeah. So Minccino is a normal type Pokemon. The thing about its gimmick is that it has Technician for its ability, at least one of its abilities. Which means that its weak moves get more powerful, under 60 base power. So yeah, that sounds cool because again, it gets a lot of 2 to 5 hit moves. Its signature tail slap is also one of them. The thing is though is that like yeah, it's kind of unreliable because again, you're kind of hoping you're gonna hit a lot of times. So yeah, so that's the thing about it. So it becomes kind of an unreliable attacker as a result. You know, another Swaddle coming out. Let's go for the Slime Fizz again. And yeah, it starts off fine though. Like, yeah, it's definitely a pretty decent thrill attacker though. It does have, you know, 95 attack, 150 speed, 75 HP, and 6 defenses. Its special attack, unfortunately, isn't that good because it does get, like, Technician Sword, which is kind of funny, but yeah. Again, it's just that, yeah, it's a bit unreliable and compared to other strong normal types. Its coverage is alright with Bullet Seed and Rock Blast, and even Aqua Tail now, but yeah. Again, I just feel like there's a better option, which we'll talk about later, shall we say, so yeah. You got quite a bit of charm yourself, don't you? So yeah, that's why, again, I wouldn't recommend catching Minccino here or on the next route. There it is, so yeah. Anyway, Magnemite's still going strong. So yeah, looks like it'll be using Drillbur after this gym, so that's a bit fun. And Drillbur again, with the main move being Dig, that's not good in this gym, unfortunately, so yeah. When the Cocoon breaks 7, the one that pops out is Mwah. On that note, have a bow and Mwah. Anyway, our last Pokemon is Scraggy. Only a 5% encounter, so it's gonna be a bit difficult to get. You have a Combi. Yeah, Combi is one of those Pokemon, right? And it's even a male Combi too, so yeah. Now we have to talk about this Pokemon. It's gonna be quite the roast session. Scraggy, I think, is going to be a Pokemon I talk about more in detail later, because it was actually the second Pokemon I added to my practice playthrough. So yeah, and yeah, that also meant that, yeah, I only had Oshawott, who I also did my practice, and then Scraggy for this gym. It was a bit rough, I must admit, so at least Scrag was doing kind of alright in this place. It's just that the gym battle was quite tough, I must admit, so yeah. But the hope is that, yeah, Magnemite, yeah, I can't put in the work, obviously. I think the problem is that Magnemite might kill things a bit slowly, so yeah. So like I said, yeah, Scraggy might be a Pokemon I talk a bit more in detail on the next route. Because, yeah, again, I wouldn't mind sharing my experience of using it, but here I'll just kind of mention the quick bits, basically. It's a dark fighting type. That's right, I was taking an episode of Cocoon. That's a bit weird, but anyway. I makes Bow's instincts dull, you know. I guess it does, but anyway. So I don't have any potions, I think. So it looks like we're going to be using, is I don't want to go back and heal just yet. And we've had to go back. I mean, let's say the Lillipup gave me a potion, because that'd be perfect. A super potion. Alright. I'll take that. Yeah, these guys are just fueling us, huh? But yeah, that's why I think that, yeah, I need a lot of lemonades. For just, you know, convenient healing like this, so yeah. But that's okay. Alright, let's keep going now. So it's Scraggy again, Dark Flying type. That's a really good type. Because again, it's like only weak to flying. And it's only weak to flying and fighting. So yeah. It's a flying type that can even slay psychic types as well. That also means. You thought you could get through here? Think again. Oh, so you thought. I'm just blocking away. Yeah, right. You even get to Moxie as ability too. It's not the best Moxie Pokemon because it's slow. So it's a slow kind of suit. But hey, that's still a very good ability. And Shedskin's not terrible either because it can use boosts like Rest and it can also shrug off, you know, burns and paralysis and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So I don't have its ability, but that's okay. So one cool thing about it is that it actually lets a pretty good fighting boost for a level up. You can expect Grip Break at only level 20 and Hydro Kick at level 31. So yeah. So I guess its boost pretty fast. Tell you about the Dark boost take a while, you're mainly going to be using Payback, which you get the TM for soon, and then once you're finally level 38, you probably get Crunch. And then we can talk about Scrappy a little bit. So yeah, Scrappy has a lot of good options, especially in the Bootier department, because it now has those elemental punches on its side, and also Drain Punch, because yeah, the thing about it is that it's another bulky flying type with 150 defense on this side. Too bad the 65 HP is a bit of a letdown, but again, that's a lot of defense with a very good type. And then of course it has 90 attack to hit back hard, and then 58 speed to wrap things up basically. So yeah, let's say Magmod does well here. I mean, that was actually a good choice because yeah, you decide to send attack B. So I gotta say, yeah, again, I'm giving Magnemite a lot of XP because again, I think we're gonna be using Magnemite a lot in the gym battles. So yeah, I want them to be very good for that. So there we go. Good stuff. My, are you a bit too strong? Alright, so now we got this guy. He's our last trainer. So yeah. Magnemite should be able to deal with this. I mean, that low HP, when you're buying so many Pokemon, yeah, it does add up. You're just one step away from being able to charge Burp. Before that, I had to try to stop you. So yeah. Again, I really like this Pokemon. That's kind of why I used it in the practice playthrough. So yeah. And yeah, I think it did alright. Again, I'll talk more in detail about this on the next show, I think. Now that we're almost done with this place. But yeah. Again, I enjoyed myself using it. So yeah. Let's go with Microphone. Again, he might go for side attack so I can waste his attack. He just gets a pain attack, that's fine. Yeah, Dwebbles a Bug Rock type, an interesting type, especially offensively. Kind of like our Levi's Bug Grass, so yeah. There we go, take it out. And level 24, that's what I like to see. And another Swatoon comes back up. This is also going to give us a pretty decent amount of EXP. So yeah. And again, yeah, I basically used the Scraggy to beat this gym in my practice playthrough. Again, it was a bit rough, mainly the gym leader, but the regular choice he did just fine. Because again, Moxie's like really good, so yeah. And yeah, being a 5% kinda, it was kinda similar to the drill, but it had very good IVs, but it didn't have like an attack boosting nature, so yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it had a neutral nature, so yeah. Anyway, there we go. Bang Star is almost as artistic as Berg. Alright then. And that leads us to the gym leader. But of course, let's heal up first. This might be one of the hardest gym battles in the game for this team, so yeah. So let's see how it goes. Because yeah, for gyms after this, I have kind of a silver bullet to take them on. This gym is a bit different. I don't really have what I would call a silver bullet, so yeah. So yeah, this is going to be a bit interesting. And I feel like Magnemite's damage might not be good enough, but we'll see. As I was going to say, yeah, we kind of lack the special moves at the moment. We got Battle Teacher. Is again, I feel like, yeah, again, Thunder Shock is a bit too weak when compared to Spark, so yeah. Now the question is, what Hell Damage should we go with on our Pokemon for this battle? Let's have a little look. So yeah, I think I have an idea. So, the question is, do you go with the Eviolite or the Leftovers on one of your Pokemon? That is a very difficult choice. I think I'm gonna go Eviolite on Magnemite because again its HP is so low that I don't think the Leftovers actually helps that much. I think I do want the Leftovers on Ronan because Ronan has a lot of HP to work with. I'll get the Amulet coin to I think I'll get the Amulet coin to Drillbur. And Ivani, I guess, could take the Silk Scarf to boost the power return. So there we go. Yeah, I might be playing this. Yeah, I might be doing this favor a bit differently than I usually do, don't I? But anyway, I'm kind of taking advantage of that the Charger trains. Yeah, they're pretty high levels. They give a pretty decent experience. So that means that yeah, I can level up one Pokemon a large amount like this. So yeah. Anyway. Let's, yeah, go through here. And yeah, let's save and let's take them on. And again, actually, yeah, let's figure this out. I'll lead with Trova because again, he does have the Amber coin, and if things go bad, we go with the Roan. This battle is actually also very different from Charger 2 because this team structure has changed quite dramatically, so yeah. That's also another thing too, so yeah. Alright. I guess we get Dazzler shit back on. Let's go. Good work back in the sewers. My bug-type Pokemon have been scurrying with excitement after getting to Chachi. I'd say my bug-type Pokemon are pretty great. Come on, let me brag a little. Devil's round little eyes are cute. It's resilient and reliable. My ace is Leavanny. It's really the best. I think it's so sweet how it makes close all our Pokemon have leads. Of course, I'm really proud of all my Pokemon. Well, let's get right to it. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Let's just say. So he has 4 Pokemon. He normally has 3, and he leads with Dwebble. I'm pretty sure that on normal mode he leads with a Swadloon instead. So yeah, level 24, that's quite good. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Digger. He has speed at the moment, but he has a Rock Polish, I think, which he does go for, so there we go. I'm wondering how much this does. He has a Fang attack, it misses, good. Oh wow, we got the crit. Nice. That means he has steady for its ability. Lights, please, time to show you what Blood Pokemon are made of. Let's go for another one. He goes to Fang attack, that's fine. Decent damage on his end. But Dick might actually take him out because of the crit, so yeah. Yeah, it's sort of strong. Not quite. That means he's gonna heal. So I'm gonna try a Melkor and go for the attack boost. And also I want to see the damage comparison. Alright, I'll go for Dig again. Yeah, he will beat us down, so yeah, I'm thinking, yeah. Probably what I want to do is I want to go into do what? I think. Unless we get another crit, obviously. Alright. Again, I do think that Fade attack is going to take us out. I mean, actually, no. I'll go for the sack. Because, yeah, getting that free switch might be nice. So there we go. Alright, let's try Ronan. Ronan could heal off some of the damage we take, so that's good. So go for Razor Shell. Maybe I should have went for Water Gun for some accuracy, that's okay. Yeah, that doesn't do too much. So there we go. I kind of wish, yeah, we could do a little bit better with Trova, that's okay. Trova is a bit underleveled, so yeah. Then you get level 23, and there's the leftovers kind of play. The Vanity's coming out, so he's also going to go for a grass type move. Let's go into Magnemite. Because yeah, this is where Magnemite needs to shine. Yeah, there's the Razor Leaf. Now, I don't like the Sea Valley, let's just say, because he has one, like, thing about it. I'm going to go for Thunder Wave. Yeah, that's it right there. He has Grass of all moves. Yeah, there's two Ghiblis in particular. They use inaccurate sleep moves, just really annoy you, basically. But now that's done, so even if, you know, Magnemite gets unlucky with the sleep, Antonia could come in. There's a crit though, that's not great. So keep going on those Sonic Booms. Yeah, it has a lot of HP, and it has a Citrus too. There's the Para though. Yeah, I mainly went for the Para because again, oh that's unlucky. I mean, we both this, alright. I want to go for the Para because again, like, yeah, that's very strong. I would know. And then, yeah, if I weaken it, that means that, yeah, my own Bunny could come in for the strike, so yeah. So here we got Razor Leaf again. Let's go for another Sonic Boom here. And take it out. There we go. Now the question is, was the Eviolite the better choice of the leftovers? That's something that is going to take a bit of a while to figure out. Finally though, we get Mirror Shot. 85 accuracy, oh dear, but it's better than Magna Bomb, so we're going to have to take it, unfortunately. This is our best special attack now, so yeah, Carablast is coming up. So yeah, let's go for Mirror Shot. He goes a Headbutt. And yep, that's what I thought. I'll try it again. Okay. Yeah, we got the Mirror Shot, good. Okay, that'll do a lot, and it also lowers its accuracy too, so I don't want Magnemite to go down, just in case I need a sack later, so yeah. Back into Ronan we go. So yeah, what's it gonna go for? Headbutt missed this time, thanks to the Mirror Shots, there we go. Let's go for Water Gun. He goes for Endure, interesting. So yeah, he has a Carablast on his elbow, it's also new to his team. So his gym battle is definitely the most different out of all these trainers. Or, I think, yeah, out of all the Chili's, I do think, yeah, his battle is definitely one of the most different ones. So yeah, there we go. Ronan gets a little bit of the XP, Magnemite gets a little bit more, and his last is Shelmet. So he has both of them. I got a bad feeling about this. Could I be in trouble? Alright, let's try a Razor Shell. To start with, at least. There we go, we got the defense drop. He likes to go for Curse a lot, to try and boost his defense. Yeah, we got the defense drop though, so now he's only plus attack minus speed, so that's good. Get a little bit more health back by leftovers. There we go, get another defense drop. He just tries to go for Curse again. I do think Water Gun might be able to take it out of this range. So yeah, let's try it. There we go. That was definitely one of the gym battles I was supposed to free up, and it's done now. Level 24. There we go. It's over. You're incredible. And a lot of money thanks to Chilva. But again, I think, yeah, maybe I could have used Ronan against the double. Again, probably. And then obviously set Drova for later, but again, Drova wasn't going to do too much in this battle with our Rock side, which is way up the lead. So yeah. Anyway. So again, I think my strategy was sound. And then of course, what I did for Livani was made the most sense. I think, yeah, the Eviolite was probably the best just because, again, at least I could weather the Livani's attacks. And then, yeah, going for that Thunder Wave means that, yeah, if things get really bad with Grass Thistle or Razor Leaf crits, then potentially, Antonio could come in, go for the bug bite, and then finish it off, hopefully. So, yeah. The Carablast and the Shaman aren't too bad, it's just that, yeah, I didn't want to use Antonio because the Carablast is airless, same with the Livani. So, yeah, that's one of the big scares. This spell, airless is scary on those two, so, yeah. Oh, you're very strong indeed. I guess it's no surprise I lost. Here, take this insect badge. I think it'll suit you. So there we go. But yeah, that was the intense battle. It was also extremely long battle too, so yeah. But yeah, Chadderberg, an interesting foe, let's just say. Oh, the insect badge suits you even better I thought it would. You have 3 badges, Pokemon to level 40 will obey you, include trade Pokemon. And you know what, I'll also give you this. TM76 Struggleberg. Struggleberg. Struggleberg also lowers the special attack of the target that was damaged. And the best guy to tell you this, it's the little things that count. That Shaman's weird though, I've only seen it use Curse, so I actually don't know what its strategy is, so I don't remember it very well at least. Anyway. Wow, that was amazing. You swat aside our Jimmy the Berg's tricky attacks. I can barely imagine how much stronger you're gonna get. Now the question is, do I keep doing this? Do I keep doing the coin shenanigans? I feel like yes, just because again it's kind of funny to get a lot of money, so yeah. Yeah, good thing, Magnemite did get that mirror shot off though, but again, I'm not gonna like the fact that, it's 85% accuracy and it's our best attack at this point, so yeah. At this point, yeah, I don't think we need Sonic Boom that much, so yeah, but I kind of still wanted it for the Shin Battle, so yeah, that's kind of why I decided to get rid of Thunder Shock like I did, so yeah. So, there we go. So I took our Pokemon list again, now all healed up. So yeah, you actually have the ammo coins, so that kind of works out. They've also got us a Repel, that's quite nice. Yeah, this is what we're gonna go with. So yeah, I kind of want to see my stats. Yeah, 61 Switch Up. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, Thunder Shock is better as fuck, but maybe, I'm not so sure. Yeah, Ronan with both good attack and special attack there. Now his defense is a bit better. Of course, Antonia, very solid stats so far. With the 56 attack and the 51 speed. And yeah, Drova just getting started, obviously, but I know that's pretty impressive for what it is, so yeah. So in terms of Hell Dimes, I want to go with, I think I want the Miracle Seed now on you. So I'm going to go with that. And then I'm going to go with the Mystic Water. There's no leftovers, but that's okay. And then yeah, you get the Amulet Coin, and then Magnemite, I guess, gets the Evilite. Is I guess just kind of nice to have, add a solid Steel type Pokemon, be even more defensive, So yeah. And I think it's better than leftovers, just because again, Magnemite doesn't have the HP, so I feel like the Evilite is gonna reduce the damage you take. Reducing the damage you take further is probably a lot more useful, so yeah. But again, it's difficult. I'm not actually sure if that was the right play. But anyway. Oh, it's you again. If it's not an inconvenience, if I look at your Pokemon, yeah, sure. I appreciate your cooperation. Oh, how interesting. Your Drova seems to display more self-confidence than others of the same species. She has very good IVs though, so yeah. And you're a trainer of merely 3 badges. Fantastic. I'm not sure how you're doing it. You're bringing out the power of your Pokemon. Oh, excuse me, I'm a scientist. My name is Chorus. The theme of my research is bringing out the power of Pokemon. Bring out the power of Pokemon? Is it possible to bring out the max of power through the bond they share with their trainers? Or is there some other different method? I'd like to test my theory by battling with you. Do you find this acceptable? Yeah. Anyway, I'll be waiting on Route 4. It's just beyond there. And yeah, we're next to his vending machine. That reminded me. I need more drinks. Yeah, we're actually not doing too bad on money, but hey, more wouldn't hurt, right? Especially if I want to go catch more Pokemon, so yeah. So that's a thing. Here's again. And there's the bonus Lemonade also. That gives us some medals, so that's nice. So yeah, again, like, yeah. We already caught like a tough Pokemon. Who knows? Maybe my next team member is right around the corner, So yeah. So okay, it's probably nice to have all this money. If I want to also hunt EV2, then yeah, I could do that as well. Yeah, the only problem with obviously buying drinks like this is it's a slow process. But now, yeah, I basically have, items that fully heal my Pokemon, and they don't cost that much, and I have a decent amount of money left over, so yeah. So I'm gonna go with this for the time being. Let's start on Route 4 a little bit, and then we can continue on. Because again, that gym battle took a while, so I think all I want to do now is I want to beat Chorus, and then we'll call this a good part, so yeah. And luckily though, I do have a good choice for him in Drillbur, so yeah. And yeah, of course there's, you were a trainer before. Stay away from a car to stop a car. Make eye contact to stop a trainer, yeah. Yeah, we'll dodge the breather again. Because again, like I said, yeah, it is more expensive again. I don't think we need it at the moment, so yeah. If I have a new team member, maybe, but yeah. I've been waiting for you. What's the matter? Interested in what's behind me? These are not mere rocks, but the Pokemon known as Crustal. Observe. With this device I create to energize Pokemon, I'll... And off they go. Those Crustal, are they just lying here out of energy with their balls on their backs? Team Plaza said he could recognize the potential in Pokemon and liberate them from humans. I disagree. However, he does disagree. Yeah. Conversely, it should be humans who bring out the hidden potential of Pokemon. Now I think about it, I never asked your name. Rohan, I remember that name. Well then, I'll test you to see if you're a trainer who can bring out the hidden potential of Pokemon. Okie dokie. So, this is Chorus. Pokemon trainer Chorus. He's technically a boss, although yeah, he only has the regular trainer Battlefield. He likes to use Steel-type Pokemon, so Drillbur is our best bet here. And yeah, if this is in Light 2, then yeah, you also have the Sandstorm to contend with this Pokemon not taking damage from it, so yeah. Anyway, you can dodge the Magna Bomb because it can't hit through Dig, so there we go. Get to it steady. He tries to go with Magna Bomb, but as we've been seeing, yeah, it's not the strongest super in the world. But his one did do quite well. So he goes for Super Potion. Gets it back to full, so we'll go for the Mud Slap, even though it's not that useful. But hey, it's a Turk Heroes, so I could go for it again. So there we go. Ah, it's not. I just got a good damage drop before, so I'm going to take another Magna Bomb. Which isn't great. I'll go for it again. At least for the next Pokemon, it should do quite well. Because again, it's yet another Steel type. So yeah, we got level 22. And we got Chrome Claws. I mean, that's better than Fury Swipe, so I'll take that. Mud Slap, at least, you know, it debilitates and also it could, like, take out Magnemite and sort of else, so yeah. His other Pokemon is Clink. Level 25 though. Let's try Dig. Because we don't have that much health, and Gear Grind is a very strong stab. In fact, it's the stab that its whole line uses. But we get the crit. Jova just really likes doing that. Splendid, you are quite the trainer. I see, just like the gym is the elite area or the elite four and the champion in the Poké League, you can bring out the power in Pokemon by being kind to them. That's the kind of person you are. I assure you grateful for your help. This is a token of my gratitude. You get protein. I wouldn't mind using that right now. It's so frustrating. If only you could talk to Pokemon in order to bring out that power, but there's no way a person like that could ever exist. Well then, Rohan, hope to see you again sometime. Okay, so yeah, let's go into our bag. And let's use that protein he just gave us. Because yeah, I have a good choice for this. Antonia, so there we go. If you get Carvos, that goes on Drillbur, so yeah. So yeah, and we get another potion, good. Alright, let's get Drillbur back up at the Pokemon Center. It's also nice to go back to Castelia because yeah, I think for the next part we're gonna get the nicknames for both Magnemite and Drillbur, so yeah, that should be fun. Alrighty. And yeah, Drillbur did well. They didn't need the Evilite to take out Chorus to suck my Misplays with the Mud Slap, but that's okay. Again, I like how I'm using Mud Slap even though yeah, it has like no special attack at all, and it's a weak move. It's kind of funny, but anyway. The Ecto is doing what it needs to do though, which is awesome, so yeah. And yeah, I knew we were getting a medal. Finding Virtuoso. We also get Lucky Drink. There we go. So let's heal up. And yeah, we'll call this a good part. So next time, I think we're going to be doing a bit of a double feature. We're going to be checking out both versions of Route 4. So yeah. Although yeah, for the Black-Tooth playthrough, I might want to do it a little bit differently just because it hasn't even been to that route yet. So I might actually speed up a little bit then. And yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with the headlines the way they are now. So yeah. Whoever's going to be our the coin, man or woman at the moment. So yeah. But I don't think we need to rely on it too much. Yeah, you can get quite a lot of money thanks to those rich people in the Royal Universe, so yeah. So anyway. So again, that'll be that for now. So next time, yeah, like I said, I think we're going to have a double feature. We're going to be checking out both versions of Route 4, so yeah. Look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.